come in.
Hey, Zach. What's up?
Hey, we made an appointment, and I'm waiting for you. Where are you?
Yeah, I got stuck. My frame shift drive just broke, but I fixed it, and I'm on my way.
Really? Because I'm receiving your signal from... David, are you seriously hanging out at Venus again? Jesus Christ, you know we still have plans to...
Yeah. Yeah, this is me. And I know I should be elsewhere right now, but I won't be able to see this place for a long time, so just give me my 5 minutes, will ya? I should probably explain what's going on. Zach and I are going on an expedition. It's not any expedition, it's our expedition. We're starting from Seoul, heading to the galactic core, up to Beagle Point, followed by the long way back. We want to visit as many points of interest as possible, those we call strange worlds. We will visit places you wouldn't believe exist, places the common man only hears rumors about. And those places are going to be dangerous, scary, and stupidly beautiful. We will visit Louis Loss, the abandoned research facility, Planet Wilson, where some lone explorer stranded with his SRV a while back, the Death Spiral in the Plateau sector, the Sagastic Nebula, Jack Station, Sagittarius A, the core of our galaxy, the Throne of Mudrook, Will-O-Wisp, Beagle Point, and many, many more. Yeah, this is a Strange World expedition and I'm your host, Skimmer, or just call me David.
I swear to God, if this is your SRV I'm seeing right now, you're dead to me.
Crap.
You have got to be kidding me.
Take it easy, okay? We're about to travel 140,000 light years or so. We have enough time to talk.
Ooh, take it easy. Listen, you got 30 minutes to meet me at Perry Depot.
Yeah, sure.
30 minutes.
The truth is, I'm going to miss that place. Seoul, the bubble. I mean, I grew up here. But something is just grabbing my soul and pulling it out there, you know?
DeLacy, Sierra, Kilo, Oscar. You are now in Federation space. Follow all regulations before and after landing. Authorization cleared. Proceed to landing pad 09er.
Let me introduce you to the Wanderlust, a Falcon DeLacy Anaconda class expedition ship. It's equipped with the most important systems and has a jump range of about 42 light years. I love this ship. No hardpoints, won't need them anyway, I hope. The utilities are full of heatsinks, I think those I'm going to need. The core systems are quite standard for an expedition ship. The lightest D modules except the frameshift drive, but all the optional modules have their function. Class B fuel scoop, I mean I would have taken a Class A, but 90 million, Jesus Christ. A fighter hangar for external planetary exploration. My Anaconda is just too bulky for that. Of course, a huge SRV bay. Gotta have replacement, right? A simple B-wave shield generator, nothing too fancy. A cargo rack and, oh, of course, the fuel transfer limpets to help out Zack. I mean, just in case. An extra fuel tank in case we stumble across a field of non-scoopable stars. Of course, 2 out-of-field maintenance units to repair damaged systems, and last but not least, the detailed surface and advanced discovery scanner. This is it. The Wanderlust. I'm really excited to start this journey.
Alright, this is Commander Zek Strizo, Captain of the Attestant. I'll keep it simple for the first log. I'm excited to start this expedition. I'm also a little pissed at David, but we'll get along, I'm sure. This is the 10th of June, 3303, and I'm ready to go.
This is Commander Skuma reporting, Captain of the Wanderlust. We're having the 10th of June, 3303, and the Strange Worlds expedition with Zack's about to start. I'm nervous. Already feeling a little nostalgic, to be honest. But I think it's gonna be okay. We'll have a lot to tell as soon as we get home again, whenever this will be. I mean, the journey will take us right across the galaxy. We have a total of 61 points of interest to visit. I hope everything goes as planned. And as you noticed, this journey will be documented completely. I arranged some internal cameras so you can see my lonely face from time to time, but most of the time you see some footage from my external camera drones. Yeah, crap, I'm generally bad at ending conversations, not to mention logs. Nothing more to say, I guess. I'm Commander Skuma, and welcome to the Strange Worlds expedition. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Nervous?
Mm-hmm. You?
You bet. How do we start?
Our first destination will be Louis Loss, an abandoned research facility.
Oh, what happened there?
I'll let you know when we get there. By the way, did you ever have the chance to see some geysers?
You mean those rare volcanic eruptions on some moons?
Mm-hmm, exactly. We're gonna take a look at them in the base system, planet A3A. It's directly on our way.
Alright, well, let's hit it then.
Alright. Initiating frameshift drive.
Space, the last journey of mankind. These are the adventures of Skuma and Zack. 2 curious explorers are about to visit the strangest worlds of our galaxy and reach places that almost no one has reached before.
I bet you all know that feeling. You go to sleep, it's really late, but you just can't fall asleep because there's a big event waiting for you at the next day. You're lying on your bed, trying to manage your thoughts and hope they finally go silent. But they don't. You're just too excited for the next day. Well, let's just say I wouldn't consider my last night silent. But anyway, it passed and we reached our first destination. Here we are. Oh, do you see that?
Let's get closer. They are pink. Why is that?
No idea. All I know is that they're water geezers. Don't get too close.
I can't promise you that.
Zach, I wouldn't do that. Don't do that.
Woo! Yeah!
Like a 6-year-old. Zach, are you alright?
I think so.
Now that we took our morning shower, we're getting closer to Louis' loss. This place is interesting. Apparently there was a doctor called Louis, who was the owner of this facility. One day, a co-worker found something strange. We were able to get our hands on some odd logs of this facility. Zach's going to read them for you.
Personal log, entry 1. It was here a few days ago, I swear. Dr. Lewis said I'm not lucky to be fired for dragging them all out here. But it was right here. The proof that they existed. Someone must be messing with me. There's no way that much data can be corrupted without leaving a trace. This can't be right. There seems to be a signal hidden in the corrupted data. I didn't see it before, and if the data hadn't been ruined, I might never have seen it. I found it. They all think I'm crazy, but I found it. It's definitely not a natural signal or background noise. I've run every test that I can think of, and it all confirms that it's not natural or in human origin. I'm afraid to tell anyone about the signal. After last time, Dr. Lewis is reluctant to believe anything. I did it. I told Dr. Lewis, and this time, I had the proof. Everyone seemed really excited about it. Dr. Lewis is even sending a special report to command. We might even get some extra grant money out of this. Cleaner Team 26 reporting in. Company Directive 3650 in effect. All data regarding research project under Dr. Lewis is now classified. All assets have been processed.
Seems like they discovered an alien signal, doesn't it?
Agreed. You think Thargoids?
It might be related to the Guardian ruins that got discovered half a year ago, don't you think? But I guess that's a story we're going to discuss on a later journey.
My father was working on a science outpost too, you know. A planetary settlement in Sol. I think it was called Harbor Land Survey, on Europa.
What did you do for a living?
Drilling and taking probes off the moon's surface mostly. Nothing too fancy. But he told me one story again and again. It really stuck in my head. He said there was one incident where they had to stop the whole drilling platform because something screeched.
Screeched?
Yeah. Every time they drilled, the ground started to rumble, and a high screeching noise appeared. They couldn't find the problem, but it solved itself a day after. They tried again, and it was gone. No one knew what happened. Anyways, he told me it was like a ghost story. Like some creature was living down there, and they were drilling in its armature, making a screech.
Wasn't going to sleep tonight anyway?
Don't worry. It was probably just some metal they drilled in. Or was it?
Well, that was interesting. Especially like the part where I tried to scare me with the little ghost story.
Tried? Pretty sure I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Okay, you did.
Anyway, what's our next destination?
Yeah, we'll reach a 1000 light year mark away from Seoul, visiting the Fine Ring Nebula. You wouldn't believe how beautiful that place is.
I can't wait.
Me neither.
Galaxy.
1,000 light years might be nothing for most explorers, but it's quite interesting to come this far if you know that it's not even 1% of our total distance to travel. I'm gonna wake up Scoomer now. He would be pissed if I let him miss that sight. Although, I guess he'll be pissed anyways, considering what I'm about to tell him later.
Look at those colors. Stunning. This will look so great when we jump in later.
Indeed. Isn't there a former base camp here?
Yeah?
Of the Distant Worlds expedition.
Right. Let me check. Planet A1. Coordinates minus 1915 and 8502. Oh, it was actually the very first waypoint of this expedition. Interesting.
Oh man. Let's take a look.
Sure. The Distant Worlds expedition was remarkable. Even more when you know how it all started. Let me read. 3 years ago, on December 16th, 3300, a long-ranged ASP explorer, the DSS Beagle, left the Pleiades star system to begin with the first recorded galactic crossing. Codenamed Distant Suns, the expedition was recorded in a 12 series video log. The mission was to travel on the far side of the galaxy via the galactic core, mapping and documenting all major discoveries made along the way.
So basically what we're doing.
Yeah, but for the first time in human history. 5 weeks later, on January 18, 3301, DSS Beagle reached the star system on the edge of the galactic rim, 65,279 light years from Seoul. This system subsequently became known as Beagle Point. It marked the end of the line of the Distant Suns expedition. And 1 year later, in January 3302, the DSS Beagle is to be recommissioned and given a new mission. And this is how the Distant Worlds expedition started. They basically used the same route as the DSS Beagle back then.
Now that's pretty cool.
This was the location of the very first base camp of the DWE. I'm feeling quite honored to stay here right now.
Hey, let's enjoy this site a little.
Okay, well, I'm rested. Let's jump into the nebula now. I could stay here forever.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure, what's up?
You know I wasn't able to properly say goodbye to my wife when we left for this journey.
Yeah, because of the UA bombing and the travel ban.
Yeah, well, she left me a note. She'd be able to meet me 600 light years from here, on an outpost.
Oh.
But, it's in the direction of Seoul.
Yes, so, I mean...
Well, you know how important this is for me. And for her. We don't know when we're gonna be able to see each other again. And I owe her that.
No, okay. Good for you, seriously. So... I could come with you.
No, it's okay. You'd, visit Planet Wilson next, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, you got a long story to tell there. No need for me to be there at all.
If you say so.
Yeah, so see you in a couple weeks then.
Send Renee my regards, will you?
Well, I will. See you, David.
Well, this will get lonely for a while. This is Commander Skumar. It's currently the 17th day of our expedition. I think today's journey is all about loneliness. As you know, Zack went back 600 light years to meet with his wife. So I'm kinda lonely.
Devil will never be welcome here at all.
I'm, sure everything's going well. Hopefully you aren't too lonely without me. I know you, though. You just get lost looking at the sights and talking to yourself anyways. Everything's good here.
You better take care of him, David.
Maybe everything will be fine. Listen, don't mention any of the dumb stuff we do, or I do. I'll see you in a couple days.
Don't think I didn't hear that.
Crap.
I found something. It's probably nothing, but I like the color of this moon. It almost looks like it has grass growing on its surface. I personally never seen a moon colored this way. In the end, this expedition is not only about the strange worlds we already know exist, but also about those who nobody has seen before. One more reason to take a closer look. Lone explorers reported a strange change in their behavior when they were too long out in the black. They called it space madness. I mean, all you hear all day long is silence, unless you brought your own music. I'm starting to think that I'm already having it, and I'm not even too far out. But I'm already feeling lost, kinda. Everything seems impossible to reach. So it's nice to have some ground beneath your feet and a surface that at least looks like it has grass on it. I like it here. But I should keep moving and recall my ship now. Next stop, Planet Wilson. This story is about Commander Bomber Luigi, who drove around on a moon all by himself. He was exploring one of those huge rifts, and all of a sudden, when he recalled his ship, he just heard an explosion in the distance. It was his trustworthy ASP explorer, who apparently was unable to calculate a safe route to him and crashed instead. But this guy wasn't like any commander who would just self-destruct and let his pod jump to the next station. No, he was a stubborn survivor. So he made a distress call on the Galnet forums, and fellow commanders who read it soon arrived to help him. The first one was Commander Peregrinus. He also made a video log.
I think I'm in the correct canyon. Wow, it gets darker. Whoa! I am seeing lights. Ah, moving lights. Moving lights. I found an SRV. An SRV is jumping. Well, come on aboard then.
I think we're here. Somewhere down there the story began. But it's too dark now. I'll take a nap and report back in the morning. Good morning, fellow listeners. Only a black transition for you, but half a day for me. The sun is rising and it's damn misty out here. I think I landed too far from the cliff. Come, let's take a look and get a general idea of where we are exactly. Commander Peregrinus wasn't the only commander who came to help. There were actually a lot of them. So it wasn't lonely for Bomber at all. It seems like they were making the best out of the situation and actually had a lot of fun. I mean, I can't blame them. And touchdown. Now I should be in the right area where everything took place. I can't wait to look down those cliffs. Okay, steady, steady. Oh man, I Oh crap! I can't brake. Okay, keep cool, keep cool. Steer right, don't roll over, and accelerate. Damn, that's looking steep. Okay, that's good. Just don't roll over. Looking good, and I'm almost on top. Here we are. Phew. Okay, I'll make sure to never do that again. Although, I can go a little closer, just to enjoy the view. Commander Bomber Luigi and the other commanders had one main goal: to get Bomber out of that 2-kilometer deep canyon alive. They tried everything they could, and eventually a commander named Dormus offered his Sidewinder to transport Bomber's SRV out of the rift. It was a touchy mission, balancing that vehicle on the Sidewinder, which has only a little surface area. Boy, one needs skill for that. But never underestimate the power of a group of commanders. Random people who didn't know each other before. It is beautiful to watch, really. We're a family after all, the human race. And even if we will probably never lay down our arms and will always fight about something in the end, we should always stay strong and stay together. And most importantly, always remember where we come from. And now, it's time to leave. I have a lot of light years to cover to our next destination. It's called the Stellar Bowtie, and I'm kinda sure when I arrive, Zach will already wait there for me.
Waiting here just for you. Caught in the moment of finally getting through. Fading like a distant call. I do not remember those days at all.
It's funny. You can be 2,000 light years away from Seoul and still keep in touch with your friends and family. I just received fan mail.
Greetings, Commanders. I hope this message finds you both in high spirits and good health well underway. I caught a news segment from Galnet about the expedition you've undertaken, and I wanted to wish you both the best of luck. Traveling on an exploration vessel in the far reaches of deep space is a perilous and lonely calling, accepted only by a few rare individuals such as yourselves. Your efforts to bring humanity a deeper understanding of the wonders and beauty of our universe are not going unappreciated. On behalf of myself and the community of fellow explorers, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you for your dedication to the Strange Worlds expedition and the grand tradition of galactic explorers everywhere. Perhaps one day we will meet out there in the black and raise a toast to our fortunes. Until then, I bid you both farewell and safe journeys. Commander Laughing at You out.
And I've been waiting for a reason. And when you came into my life, you were the one.
This is where I'm going to meet with Zach, and guess who's coming right now?
Hey, Scoober, guess what? New paint job!
Jesus Christ.
And it's orange! Hey, Scoober. got a new chassis. And head has a spoiler. You get it?
It seems like you spent your time off wisely.
Yeah, I didn't come all the way out here to hear my wife again.
She agreed to this?
We're about to make so much money from exploration. Plus, I don't need permission from my wife to buy things.
Can you please turn down that noise already? Thanks.
Oh, God. You're always such a party pooper.
Wanna start? A stellar bow tie is just one jump out.
Sure.
Watch out when you jump in, I don't...
Let's go.
I don't know if it might be dangerous. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I'm gonna miss that silence. Ooh, that's a big star.
Oh, wow. This place is awesome. I've never seen one of these before.
V970 Scorpio, a B-class star with a really close neutron star companion. They're so close to each other that due to the cone of the neutron star, the Class B looks like it wears, well, a bow tie.
Yeah, or a ribbon.
A ribbon?
Yeah, just turn around, you'll see.
I'm not gonna...
Come on, just roll.
That's just silly.
Turn around.
Fine. Yeah, you're right. How unexpected.
Yep, she is a beauty, isn't she? With this little ribbon in its hair.
I mean, it's a beautiful sight for sure, but to be honest, there's not really much to show here. We could head on. Our next destination is a planetary outpost called Hillary Depot. It's not even that far away. We could supercharge our frameshift drive at the neutron star.
Do you mean committing suicide?
It seems scarier than it actually is.
Oh, really?
Well, okay. Depends on the angle you hit that cone. Entering. I admit my heart is pumping right now.
What's happening?
It's getting a bit shaky. My computer's giving me warnings.
Can you control it?
Yeah. It's not easy, but yes, and it's done. Okay.
Oh, wow. Let me try. Almost in.
Looking good from here.
Damn. This thing is giving me a good shake. Ah, you weren't joking.
You good?
Done. That was fun. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Congratulations. What have you got?
199 light-year jump range. Yeah, baby.
Nice. Let's do a super jump then. I wonder if it feels any different when you jump such a long distance. Well, let's test it out, right? And... yeah, I threw up. Didn't want to show you that mess. Well, seems like a super jump is a little more intense than a usual jump. Anyways, I just stopped for a fuel scoop, but I'm fine now. We'll keep traveling. See you shortly.
I have got to say, they really know where to place these outposts. This site is beautiful.
I agree. Well, if I had the choice, I'd do no different.
So, why did they settle here?
Well, the outpost belongs to the Colonia Council, and given that it lies between Seoul and Colonia, my best guess is that they are using it as a stopover.
Huh. Good for us.
Good for us indeed. The Wanderlust could use some repairs. I mean, only 6% damage, but still. What about you?
Well, I think my ship needs some polishing and waxing, and I think I can see some space dust.
Yeah, at least you know your priorities.
Did you know that I colored my SRVs too? My favorite one is Bumblebee Yellow.
Oh man.
You know what would be nice? Driving up that mountain. I bet it's a good vista.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Oh man, I love me some low gravity. So easy to drive.
Unless you hit the geyser.
Let's, not talk about this. You know, I still have flashbacks.
You know, when I was young, I used to climb up that hill right behind my hometown and look into the stars. Can't say this is much of a difference.
Except we're in 0.11 Gs, the sun is 29 light seconds away, and if we try to step outside, we would either freeze or burn to death. I'm not really sure which.
Just be quiet, please.
Well, don't forget to capture my sweet paint job with those cameras of yours.
Hey, Scoomer. Sorry, Commander Scoomer. It's me, Rick. Do you remember me? You probably don't. We went to school together. I heard about your expedition on Galnet, and I thought I'd send you some extra money. It must be pretty expensive to fly there for that long. I dunno, you might not need it, but here's 100,000 credits to tide you over for a while. Hey, if you ever stop at a station, buy a drink for Zach and yourself. Or 1,000 drinks. Anyway, good luck out there, you two. You're gonna need it.
Life's a coat of many colors.
The response we're receiving since we started this journey is amazing. I mean, in the beginning I wondered if anyone would even care. But now, to hear that even long-forgotten friends somehow heard about this journey is just... wow.
Without the light, in the summer we were lovers. With the flame our hearts would burn, a flame the autumn would smother and leave.
So let's waste no time and make them proud.
Forever blue, forever blue. I'm putting on a show for the world to see. No one will ever know that without you, I'm forever blue.
I'm a little late. Zach already started traveling 2 days ago. We have to travel over 2,000 light years, but those spars at Hillary Depot were just too good. Let's catch up on him. Here we are, HIP 9600. This might be the strangest world we visited yet. It has binary black holes, which we're going to visit later, and the view is in general breathtaking. Zack should already be here. He even got a longer jump range. I'm gonna try to contact him. Zach, you there? I'm receiving a degraded emission, but the signal doesn't match the signature. I'll have to drop out of Supercruise and find out what causes the signal. Phew, debris. Seems like someone got in trouble here. It's hard to figure out the ship type. But I found the data cache. This should give me some insights.
Testing. Okay, here goes. This is Commander Vulcan of the ASP Explorer Santa Maria. Registration Whiskey Uniform Lima-14. Power will fail in a couple of hours, at which point every system will die. But I don't need to worry about that, because I will run out of oxygen in 8 minutes and 26 seconds. So I'm locking down my ship and getting into an escape pod. If you can find me, and if you can find it in your heart, please return me to Danforth City in Kamokan. My friend Commander Istotgood is usually trucking around in his T9 and may reward you. Or possibly anyone from the Mobius group. This is the final transmission of the ASP Explorer Santa Maria. Commander Vulcan, over and out. Literally.
The Santa Maria. I'm sorry for this, Commander. But as far as my scanner can see, there's no life pod around. Maybe he got picked up already. I just wonder what happened to Zach. Hope he's okay. We settled on an emergency procedure if something like this happens. If we can't find each other, the one who's waiting lands on a planet, distributes all his power to his emitter and receiver, and, well, just waits. Wait a sec. Yeah, that must be him.
Dude, I found like 2 Earth-likes and 4 water worlds, and then I came across this huge sun orbited by a massive gas giant, and then, damn, how strong is this gravity? 2 Gs, oh man. Sweet sight with that purple star in the background though, nice! Anyways, so there was this Earth, and it was actually high metal content world, and I thought, but this looks just like an Earth, why is it not an Earth-like? And then I was like, damn, I'm late, Scoomer's probably waiting for me. So I hurried and found your signal, and I'm here now, so yeah.
Okay. Hi, Zach.
Oh man, I love me some high gravity. Is this our vista for today?
No, it's actually...
Hey, this is a nice planet. So what's our next destination again? Have you planned the...
Zach!
Oh, wow, chill, man.
Welcome. And relax for a moment, will ya?
Sure, I was just a little carried away from all the sights. Plus, I had an energy drink on the way over. So what's the plan?
Yeah, our destination for today is basically the whole system. The purple star you mentioned is definitely worth a visit, and there are actually 2 black holes orbiting each other more than 100 light seconds from here.
Wow, that actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd say let's go to the star first.
Yeah, let's go. Planet, and it looked really cold, and it looked like it snowed non-stop. If it's so cold and it snows all the time, does the planet actually grow bigger and bigger until the mountains, like reach space or past the clouds so it can't be snowed on anymore? That would be nuts.
it. It looks absolutely amazing here. Those colors are wonderful. This is seriously a landscape out of a dream.
I'm flying sideways.
Shouldn't you look out for, I don't know, asteroids or so?
Nah, man, I'm good. The Asp cockpit has a nice panorama.
Alright then.
Hey, Scoomer, watch this.
Whoa.
Ah, crap.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, I'm sure it's just a scratch on your paint. Don't worry.
Dude, my shield went down and I'm on 86% hull.
Oh, well, let me take a look.
Is it critical?
I mean, there's a few metal plates coming out. It'll buff out. And smoke. Yep, okay, there's smoke. Have you checked your internals?
A little damage, but nothing to worry about.
You have good insurance, right?
Do you?
Don't worry about it. Next stop, black hole, right?
Yes, indeed. I guess this is your first time at a black hole?
Yeah, yours?
Yeah, I've already seen one. But still, I could watch those lensing effects all day long. I must admit, nostalgia is hitting me hard. When I started exploring, I often listened to Radio Sidewinder or Lave Radio. That kept me mentally close to my home. But I'm listening less and less, mostly because the latest news are worrying me too much.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Radio Sidewinder News. The top story for this week is, of course, the new alien base discovery in the Pleiades. An alien base was first discovered by Commander Lexic Mycey in the HIP 19026 system. Since then, other bases have been discovered, including in the HIP 14909 system. This site was immediately...
Thargoids. Thargoids everywhere. Thargoids hyperdicted commanders. Thargoids attacked the Federal Capital ship. Thargoids appearing over barnacles. It's getting more and more serious, and I'm worried that when we come back, that home won't be the same anymore. We're getting close. I already see the landing. Time for some exciting camera work. Are you ready? This is so incredible.
I am the king of the universe, and everything bends around me.
At least here I can totally understand his excitement. Okay, one more round. I have to be careful though. It's making me sick.
Captain Zextrizo, Log 7 for the Attestant. Space exploration is everything I dreamed of. Sights that the human race could only imagine through a telescope are now visible, right in front of me. But good lord, I do not think I was prepared for all the boredom in the middle. It's a double-edged sword, really. You either land in a boring system that has nothing, or a system that has 30 planets and moons, and it would just simply take too much time to look around. Especially if you want to get to any kind of destination at a decent time.
I could never settle down too far away from my hometown. With my family I am bound. I stick by them till I'm in the ground.
Well, the person who came up with "it's the journey, not the destination," I don't think they knew about space travel.
I seriously don't know what you're talking about. Space is awesome!
But I admit, after all the things we've already seen, I can't say I regret this journey one bit.
Thought you could leave me behind that easy, huh?
I've been waiting, old man. This fighter can do a lot more.
You should slow down, or you're gonna crash eventually.
It's just a fighter, and I got like 18 of them on board.
You clearly have too many credits.
After this expedition, we both will.
What's this place called again?
It was called Labyrintho by Commander Akira Masakri.
The name fits.
Yeah.
So what do we do next? Any plans?
Yeah, I think we're done here. So we have a few options. We could travel another 4,000 light years to our next destination, or we could do something different this time. We could just explore this area a little. The Lagoon Nebula is reachable in just a few days and makes a great vista.
Sounds like fun. So how do we do it? Do we travel together this time, or...?
I think it's best to split apart a little. We can keep a range of 100 light years or so to keep our instant communication going, but other than that I think it wouldn't help to travel together. 4 eyes can see more than 2.
Alright, I hope I discover a ringed Earth-like orbiting a neutron star, or something cool like that.
I know you do. I know. Space is big. Very big. Every time I'm out here, I'm feeling like using a roller coaster of emotions. I'm feeling joy, anxiety, excitement, boredom, peace, and sometimes fear. You see, it's beautiful out here, it is. But I can't stop thinking about everything around me. Or everything that isn't around me. I mean, I saw those wrecks. I heard distress calls of commanders who didn't make it because of some stupid failure in their ship system. Things like that just happen. And sometimes I just can't enjoy the sight because this sight can kill me. I know I'm sounding a little melodramatic here. I just have to talk this out of my mind. What I want to say is, keep an eye out there, commanders. Zach, are you there? Please respond.
Hey buddy, did you find something?
Yeah, actually, I'm kinda surprised. I found a nav beacon.
A nav beacon? One of those egg-like beeping things in space.
Yeah, an egg-like beeping thing in space.
So what does this egg-like beeping thing in space say?
Okay, we should stop this. I don't know, I'm landing on it right now. Oh my, this is populated space here.
Where are you?
I'm at in Lagoon Sector. I'll send you the system name later. Let me check that out first.
Be careful, man.
Amazing. The system is inhabited. It even got a planetary settlement. That's great. My ship badly needs repairs anyway.
Oh, nice. Mine too. That should serve nicely as a pit stop.
So, what do we say? Next round is on me.
So, what's your coordinates now?
Transferring data now. Oh man, something's going on out here.
Oh, what do you mean?
I think I'm picking up cannon fire.
You serious? Don't get in any trouble.
Oh, I see it. They're actually fighting.
Get out of there!
Okay, I'm getting scanned.
Get out of there, now!
Activating frameshift drive. Okay, I'm out. Whew.
Oh man, don't make me anxious like that.
Sorry, it's okay now. Arriving at Amundsen soon. Talk to you later.
Alright.
I've been down, I've been everywhere, but I'm alright now. I'm alright. I nearly drowned in my own despair, but I'm alright now. Yeah, baby, you can turn the rain into
This really seems like a nice place to rest. Let's see what we got. Oh boy, 40,000 for repairs. But it doesn't matter. I bet the exploration data is by far worth more. Luckily they got universal cartographics here. Almost 1.9 million on the first side. Oh, that feels good. But feels even better to see those first discoveries. Okay, let's take my SRV out. I need a little ground beneath my wheels.
Low gravity warning.
This place is beautiful. The sun so close, the nebula in the background, the city in this valley. I'll be damned not to take a picture here.
Did you just start a road trip without me?
Yes, I did.
You owe me a beer. I'll be arriving in 15 minutes. If you don't wait for me in the bar by then, it's 2.
Better hurry then. Even with all the solitude in between the strange worlds we see, I must say this is all I ever wanted and ever dreamt of. I'm glad humanity came so far, and even built an outpost like this so far away from Seoul. Let's just hope they don't have any energy drink here.
Dude, this place looks amazing. By the way, I'm already waiting, and I'm completely beerless right now.
Damn it. My demons fell in love with me. I can't leave without them knowing. They smell the fear that I exhale, and my anxiety, which is growing. What matters is what brought me here. It's stubbornness and faith. I must admit I still feel fear, but bravery it takes. I'm traveling the edge of space. For so long, I've forgotten why. I know for some it's just a race, don't care about time. I want to see the world and more. I want to experience it all. But my soul gets weak, my mind is sore, and the obstacles are tall. But hey, smile with me, brother. I know it's far from over. This journey just began, but we still both got each other. So let's move on, my friend, further into a new frontier. Let's quietly sneak out together and hope my demons eventually disappear.
Hey, buddy. You, okay? That almost sounded like a call for help.
Oh, hey. Wait, did I just broadcast that?
Oh, you mean the melodramatic poem? Nope, I didn't hear anything.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's just getting boring, you know that?
Yeah, jump after jump after jump. Why don't we sing a song together? You know, like old sailors back in the day.
Wouldn't that be a little...
Fly, fly, fly your ship gently through the void.
Oh, come on, man.
Merrily, 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 watch out for asteroids.
Come on, this is silly.
Fly, fly, fly your ship gently through the void. Come on, sing along. Start after ship. Fly, fly, fly your ship gently through the void. Merrily, 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 watch out for asteroids.
I can't do that.
I'm waiting. Fly, fly, fly your ship gently through the void. Merrily, 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 watch out for asteroids.
Watch out for asteroids. That's just cringy, man.
Fly, fly, fly your ship gently through the void. Merrily, 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 merrily,
watch out for asteroids. Okay, this is fun.
Fly, fly, fly your ship gently through the void. Merrily, 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 watch out for asteroids. Fly, fly, fly your ship gently through the void. Merrily, 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 watch out for asteroids. Fly, fly, fly your ship gently through the void. Merrily, 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 watch out for asteroids.
We're getting close to our next destination. It is part of one of the biggest mysteries in our universe, the Formidine Rift. Don't get me wrong, we're far away from the Formidine Rift region, but we are in the Conflux region, which is also part of this mystery. I don't want to get caught in details, but people discovered a few beacons in this area, which led them to abandoned settlements. Those had some interesting logs to discover. We visited the Beta settlement today. I always find it nice to hear those stories. It's definitely goosebump material.
Reminds me of our second destination. All those empty buildings. It's real spooky. Why do you think they lived here?
Yeah, those settlements were staging points for the so-called Dynasty expedition. Why don't you read the logs we just discovered?
Witch space once again. We're almost to our destination in the Conflux area now. That's odd. It looks like... It can't be. You can't be interdicted in witch space. That's impossible. We're back in normal space. System's offline, no power. What in randomius is that? Signed on for this one as I had the exploration bug, but we're just jumping and jumping. We're not staying in any systems to survey, just refueling as fast as we can, and then it's back to witch space. We're spending more time there than real space. Someone's in a hurry. Reminds me of what my father told me about witch space. It's haunted. There's weird lights, shifting clouds. Who knows what they are? Makes you wonder whether we should be out here at all. So much stuff we just don't understand. Witch space is different out here. There's something odd. Those lights we were seeing are less frequent now, but they seem to be hanging around, almost as if they're following us. Maybe I'm going nuts. Ah, Christ. This is making me anxious. Can you imagine? They got interdicted in witch space here in this region.
I don't even want to think about that. It must have been Thargoids, I think. At least that's what's happening in the Pleiades right now.
To be honest, I don't want to stay any longer in the conflux. Please tell me our next destination is far away from here.
It is, actually. About 3.5 thousand light years again.
Oh, thank God. What is it?
A beautiful nebula. One of the most beautiful out there, in my opinion.
Oh, nice. I could use some pretty colors right about now.
Me too. Let's get going then.
I bet my SRVs will look nice in that nebula.
When the stars glows bright, the summer's old. In the misty bright moonlight I were told. When the storm is raging in your head, when you feel there's nothing more ahead.
This is Commander Skooma. Hey, I thought it might be time for doing a log again. We came a long way after all, and I thought I should keep you updated. We actually reached a distance from over 13,000 light years from Sol now. That's even my personal record. The Wanderlust is fine. I hit the ground a little too hard a few days back, but I'm still at a decent hull percentage. I really have to take more care of her as soon as we pass Jack's station. But I heard the industry is working on a new kind of limpets. Hull maintenance limpets. I really hope we can buy them at Jack's. Otherwise it's going to be a rough ride. Anyway, the distance between all the strange worlds is getting bigger and bigger, which makes traveling really exhausting. But the sight is getting nicer. More and more nebulas are becoming visible and the stars are getting brighter or more dense. Today's objective is also a nebula, a planetary one. It's beautiful and contains a black hole. But that's not all for today.
Aw, man, I want to know details. Does it look like Earth? Was it all green, blue, and cloudy?
It looks exactly like home, yeah. And it has no name on it, so it's mine.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
I bet we'll find so many more.
I just wish we could land on them.
Yeah, it's a shame our ship computer won't let us.
Yeah, I just want to breathe fresh air again.
Me too. Maybe someday.
When I was young, I thought control would lead me to an ending road. And heavy metal seemed to be the only thing that was for me. And I saw the angels coming down, and they sang a song, they sang it loud. And I still remember
see?
Well, it's black and a hole.
Awesome. Landing.
Oh yeah, and the nebula looks...
stunning.
It's rather small, isn't it?
It's a planetary nebula, so yeah.
I mean, the black hole, we're so close to it. You can actually see the lensing effects in normal speed.
Oh wow. God, I can't get enough. Look at all those stars dancing, man.
A stellar ballet.
The system has not a lot to offer, to be honest. A few icy planets and another sun about 300,000 light seconds away. But still, the mixture of the blue and purple background makes it more beautiful than most places. And Zach is right, you can actually see an extreme lensing effect without supercruise, because the black hole is so small.
Alright, David. This is serious. We have to do this once and for all.
I regret I even brought it up.
You can't talk yourself out of it anymore.
Alright then, bring it on.
We're gonna settle this like men. Okay. Winner pays the maintenance cost on both ships when we reach Jack Station.
Okay, my wallet feels offended now.
Whoever's first at that mountaintop wins.
I won't make it easy for you.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, you counted too fast. That's unfair.
Welcome to lawless space, my friend. I love me some low gravity.
He said, and crashed into a rock.
Hey, you did too.
Just didn't want any advantage.
Sure, buddy.
Man, the mountain's top seems far.
Yeah, I know. All these rocks are annoying.
Well, you can always use your thrusters to fly.
But I won't be as fast then.
Your loss?
Ha! Learn to drive.
That's steep.
Scared?
A little worried about you.
Ha! I made it first anyways.
Well, you sure had some luck there.
Tease me all you want. You owe me the maintenance cost now.
Alright, you won. Can we enjoy the vista now?
Sure, if you can still enjoy it after losing.
Oh man, I'm so close hitting your ship on purpose.
Your loss.
System reboot.
What's going on?
System reboot. Engines went offline. I'm falling.
You're kidding, right?
Dude, I'm not kidding. I'm falling with over 500 meters per second.
Hold on, I'm on my way.
They say the most memorable moments in life are happening when taking risks. I can't say I'm much of a risk taker, but let's just say I'm getting more and more comfortable with being uncomfortable by my actions. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up! Oh, God.
Hey David, you alright?
I'm fine. I hit the ground pretty hard. Shields are down, 76% hull.
Jesus, what were you thinking?
I was, having some fun.
By doing loops on a 2.1 G planet. Are you nuts?
I love me some high gravity.
Is something broken?
Checking it now. Crashed with my rear side. I hope it's nothing serious.
The Wanderlust is going through a rough time.
Poor girl. Alright, I got a decent amount of scratches on the rear end. Hull breach on deck B.
Oh man, that's my favorite deck. That's where the fridge is.
I know, right? Also some major sparks are coming out of my engines.
So what are you gonna do?
I mean, I still want to capture those shots of this large crater on the east. But when we're done here, we should definitely stop by the next outpost between here and our next destination.
And where is that supposed to be?
About 800 light years from here.
Aye. Man, you gotta be more careful next time. Even I haven't had a crash since 9 a.m.
Don't worry about this little accident for a sec. What's really interesting about this planet is the planet itself. Zach found it between our previous destination and this. It's a moon which is more than 3 times bigger than Earth and it's got 19 times the mass. Funnily enough, it only has 2G, but I guess that's for our best. What's going on? System reboot. System reboot.
What's going on?
Engines went offline. I'm falling.
You're kidding, right?
Dude, I'm not kidding. I'm falling with over 500 meters per second.
Hold on, I'm on my way.
Alright. Jeez, system. Override My ship wants me to evacuate. This can't be.
You have to do something now.
I know. I'm just... God, what am I supposed to do? How close are you?
Still 30 kilometers out.
That's too far. I have like 14 kilometers left till I hit the ground.
God damn it, get out of there. Eject.
System. Override permission. Disable safety lock. Enable backup igniter. Release emergency oxygen to engine chambers. Ignite.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, you freaking madman.
Hallelujah.
Never do that again.
God. This was the closest I ever got to dying.
We should fix your ship ASAP.
I'm going to land and make a proper reboot now.
Well, that sounds appropriate.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
And I mean it. This was the closest I ever got to dying. I can't believe how careless I got. I said it before, but let me say it again. We both have to be enormously careful after we pass Jack Station. There will be no outpost, no station, no ground bases, nothing. The void of civilization begins there. Nothing you mess with. The good thing is we still have a few months ahead of us before it's getting this serious. So I guess we should practice being more careful.
Word. What have we got here?
Lethal Wonders, or Joella's Flare, discovered by Commander Rockin. 3 pulsars and a black hole.
These neutron stars are spinning wildly.
They are. It's mesmerizing.
We saw a few pulsars by now, but good lord, this is something new.
Hey, let's make an agreement.
Huh?
No supercharging on pulsars anymore. No races on planet surface with high gravity. No stunts in asteroid belts. No reckless flying. If I learned anything from today, it should be that we have to be careful by now. This is no joke anymore.
Yeah, we need to start being serious for sure. I understand. Sierra Kilo Oscar, we're receiving your signal and are ready to welcome you to our dusty home, Polo Harbor. A place with almost no logical reason to actually visit it, but the booze will make it worth your stay.
Thanks for the warm welcome, Zach. How long have you been here?
Me? Huh. A week at least. You're a goddamn space snail, you know that?
Good hearing from you again.
Yeah, so, about that booze?
Yeah, we will talk about that after we took our SOEs and gathered a few resources. I want that to be done before nightfall. Don't drink and drive, remember?
Yeah, in case you hit a space tree, right. Well, okay then. Meet you at the docking bay. So, why are we doing this again?
Yeah, okay, the reason of this is our last stopover, and the last time we'll see a populated area before Jack Station, so I thought we might need to gather a few provisions first.
Ah, got it. What about this? Do you know what we need exactly?
I'd say we should just take whatever we find here.
This rock seems juicy. How do I gather it?
Just shoot it.
Hasta la vista, baby. Boom, 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 it goes, minerals everywhere. Magical reprocessing to fix my wear and tear.
Did you just come up with that?
Oh, I did.
Jesus, you need a hobby.
Well, what if it's songwriting?
Touché.
So, was it the right stuff?
I'm looking at the stuff we can craft here. Would be nice to build some heat sinks ourselves, but we need other materials to do that. We would need iron and nickel, it's easy to find, to build a few limpets. We'll need it.
You sound kinda worried. I think it's pretty unlikely to meet a Thargoid here.
Yeah, it's unlikely, but they actually attack commanders now. Here, Garnet says, numerous sources have reported that Thargoid activity has escalated dramatically in recent days, with attacks from Thargoid Interceptor-class ships becoming increasingly common in the Pleiades. Reports confirm that Imperial, Federal and civilian ships has all been targeted. Yeah, that worries me.
Still, all we can do is see how it evolves. You know what helps? Sitting back and listening to some blues. I'll recall my ship and help you find those rocks.
Zach, do you just want to fly behind me or actually do something?
Fine. This looks different. Must be a mineral. I got one.
Wait. So, did you just use your eyes to spot that tiny rock?
Yes?
I'm not even mad, that's amazing.
I know I am.
Let me scoop that up.
Do we need more?
Of course we do.
Oh, alright, well, I'll be on my way.
Don't you just want to use your SRV and the scanner again?
Nope. This is my life now. I scan things with my eyes.
Oh, good. Glad you found your purpose.
I don't even dare ask what's special about this place.
Everything.
I'm so glad I bought this upgrade to my helmet, so it polarizes and filters all those gamma rays. Super expensive, but in situations like this, indispensable to fully enjoy the view. How are you handling it?
Kinda similar. Day 139 of our expedition. We are getting closer and closer to Colonia now. Only 600 light years left. This is going to be exciting. This is actually our last vista before we arrive at Jack Station. Yeah, we've been traveling a lot. The gap between Polo Harbor and here was about 5,000 light years. It was a boring trip, I can tell you.
Not if you find an undiscovered Earth-like with an undiscovered Moon-like, like me.
Right. Zack found an Earth-like.
Undiscovered?
Anyway, I'm glad we brought provision sources, right?
Oh, I ate so many snacks on the way here.
I was talking about materials, actually.
And I was not.
So, we're beneath the galactic plane right now. It's looking great down here. But today's vista is something really special. I'm totally excited. Probably the most stunning location we've been to since the start.
Yeah, you actually managed to arrive before me. I guess excitement adds a few light years to your engine, huh?
So the reason I'm so excited is this. We're going to land on a moon.
Oh yes, so exciting.
Zack.
Sorry.
On a moon which is really close to a pulsar, like really close. I looked up a video on Galnet and it just looks so good. This will get me amazing footage. And the best part, we are actually in luck. Right now the planet is not in the cone of the pulsar, which basically means it's safe to land. Landing now. Already looks beautiful. I think we should actually be able to see an incredible band.
David, answer me. David!
Jesus.
What happened?
Something is wrong.
What do you mean?
Well, the lighting changed and it's getting really hard to steer my ship.
Oh, come on, you're messing with me.
I swear to God, I think the planet might enter the cone right now.
That's not good. Not good at all. Get out.
I can't control my ship, man. I can barely pull up.
Oh man, this has gotta be a nightmare. I'm trying to get you.
No, you can't land right now.
Well, what else can I do, David?
I don't know. Wait a moment, I'm trying to crash land.
Be careful, man. This isn't a joke right now.
Going down. Okay, I hit the ground a bit hard, but shield is still up. Damn, this is so hard. I'm getting shaken around non-stop. Trying to land now. This is like flying in a hurricane. Alright, touchdown.
Oh god, how's the Wonderlust?
Hull at 79%, but my internals are concerning me more.
Try to stay there. If you're lucky, the cone will just graze the planet.
Will do. I should do some repairs. My cockpit is almost on fire.
Dude, this is so bad.
Hull is down to 72%. If this doesn't stop soon, I'm going to get fried here.
Maybe you should try and escape.
Oh god.
What's wrong?
I just heard windows cracking.
No.
Okay, it's getting more serious. I don't think this will stop anytime soon.
Try and escape then.
Okay, here's a plan. I'm making sure my thrusters are at 100% and then I'll try to get out of here somehow.
Sounds reasonable.
Alright, I'm doing it now. Firing up engines. Oh man, this is freaking. My modules just are giving up one by one.
That doesn't sound good.
I can't believe how much it's shaking me. Okay, I can't align myself with any star right now, but it seems like I can take off the planet at least.
Sounds promising to me.
I'm so sorry, Wanderlust. This was a bad idea.
Alright, I'm waiting at the edge. I'm here when you need me.
Stay right there. This would be suicidal to get any closer, seriously.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. My canopy is gone, man.
No.
Okay, what can I do?
Just, I don't know, man. I'm on my way.
Stay out of here. That won't make it any better.
Dude, if you're gonna blow up, somebody needs to get your pod or you'll be fried in minutes.
But it won't help if we both are going to get fried.
Just shut up, man.
Oh, come on.
What now?
My CD player just malfunctioned.
David, really?
No, I'm joking. It's still working, but my frame shift drive is down.
I hate your sense of humor sometimes. Don't you dare start playing some stupid song right now.
Why? It's still the only thing that works on this damn ship.
You still work. Do your goddamn best and fix it.
Dude, I think that's no longer possible.
There's always a way. I'm getting you, man. I am getting you.
Stay out of here, Zach. Seriously, the same will happen to you.
I don't care. I have better life support anyways. Talk to me, man. What's your status?
Wanderlust going under.
How much oxygen do you have left?
Like 40 seconds.
Seriously? This is where you saved your credits? Life support?
Yes, I know that I have.
This was a nice trip, man. Thank you.
Shut up. I'm coming. Continually activate heat sinks. Keep core. Attestant. Sync with the Wanderlust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eject the pilot. 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 1, 2, 3,
escape deployed.
Now, this should be on, I think.
Green button, Carl.
Got it, Thelma. Thank you. Anyway, David, this is your father, and I am just a little bit upset with you, young man. When you came to visit your mother and I last spring, you told us that you were going on a little bit of exploration.
A little bit of exploration.
Be quiet. So, apart from why you haven't called your mother since then, why is it all of a sudden I'm seeing a Galnet story about you and Zach approaching Jacques Station? You know your Aunt Eloise and her boys live there, David, and if we knew that you were going that way, you could have taken their Christmas presents. Now, I'm going to have to spend a couple of million credits hiring a courier to take them out, and you know that I'm not made of money. You really should have told me where you were going, David.
If only they knew.
Oh, and David, do not go messing around with any neutron stars, pulsars, or anything of the sort. I'm not going to be there to pull you out like the last time, and Lord knows that idiot Zach can barely start his own thrusters, let alone conduct a rescue operation.
Did they just...
Anyway, son, be safe, have fun, and we will see you when you get back.
Lovely. Lovely people, your parents.
Well, they get caught up easily with the little things.
I figured. Anyway, how's your head?
Oh, it's fine, really. They have excellent medical services here. They're treating my concussion well.
Well, that's good to hear. Means I can finally motivate you for a beer tonight, eh?
Well, depends. If they don't serve the same lame brew than on Polo Harbor, then I'm in.
David, this is Colonia. How else do you think they attract people?
With hope?
With alcohol. Welcome to Jack's frickin' Station.
Okay, and now I think I owe you a big apology. I pretty much left you in the dark. Actually, our communication system broke on the incident. I mean, not only that, the whole Wanderlust broke. May she rest in peace. She was old, but had a lot of heart in her. Zach's ship also took a huge hit. His canopy broke when he rescued me. I really thought we wouldn't get out of there.
We're going under, and there's nothing we can do in this story.
To make it in time, Zach, this tough bastard, used the neutron highway to travel 600 light years to Jack's. Took him only 5 jumps. He saved my life, and I can't tell you how grateful I am. He risked everything to get me out of there. So, Zachary, when you hear this, thank you. Thanks again.
Beers are only 2 credits. I don't think you have to thank me for that.
I mean for the rescue.
Oh, that, right. Well, that costed almost 1 million credits, so yeah, you're welcome.
Is your ship fine again?
Oh, they even redid the paint, so I'm satisfied. Didn't expect Colonia to be so well equipped.
Yeah, it's amazing here. I really can't blame people if they want to move here.
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful, and so many stars to explore around here.
Oh yeah.
So when did they say the Wanderlust 2.0 would arrive?
The modules are already in Colonia, but the hull takes some time to build. We'll have to wait for December for it to arrive. But I'm glad I don't have to travel all the way back to the bubble just to buy a new ship.
Yeah, that would have been unfortunate. So what are we gonna do next?
I think we've earned a vacation in the meantime. Oh, and I want to meet Chuck.
Oh, right, that crazy robot.
I think there's a lot to see here. And when the Wanderlust arrives, I bet we'll be full of motivation again.
Definitely. But when that time comes, what awaits for us out there?
Our next main goal will be Beagle Point, the furthest away from Seoul you can ever get. To get this into perspective, Beagle Point will be twice the distance from Seoul to here.
Yeah, it's a lot to travel.
But still, of course there are strange worlds on our way. For example, the core of our galaxy, Sagittarius A.
Ooh, I'm hyped for that one.
Me too. And I bet we'll find a lot of interesting locations ourselves.
May our dreams come true.
Aye. May our dreams come true.
So tell me, what was this guy's exact words again? Just go in, download the data, and get out without being seen? Right? No biggie?
Yeah, something like that.
I thought we were done doing risky stuff. And now we're stealing data?
It's not stolen if they stole it first.
Well, technically it is.
Well, yes. There's no way around it though.
We could have paid people to do this instead of us.
I would have if I knew the risks.
So he didn't mention all these security turrets?
He mentioned some cameras.
Cameras with 150mm projectiles.
Just, okay? Let's focus. The first node is over there. I think we're out of sight. I'll go first. Stay behind me.
Yeah.
Okay. Downloading in progress.
I seriously doubt this will go without consequences.
I mean, the law is technically on our side.
And these turrets are on theirs.
Look, stop complaining, alright? This is the only way.
I'm an explorer, goddammit. I'm not a secret agent.
Alright, download complete. 2 nodes left. Crap, we must have triggered the alarm.
Well, I didn't.
Does that matter? Damn, okay, we have to hurry.
Just saying, I wouldn't trigger alarms. I'm too sneaky for that.
What? Yeah, whatever. Keep an eye out.
Ah, there's a turret active.
Stay calm. Don't shoot if they don't... Zach!
Oops, sorry. Guess we'll die.
God, freaking okay. Next node.
We should hurry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just saying.
Well, downloading takes a while.
Yeah, MobileNet sucks in the countryside.
Just, you know, do the usual shut up thing.
Yeah.
Alright, got it. Let's go.
Alright, which way?
I'll just take the ramp.
Sure. Wait, what?
That's really just like in the movies.
I thought I was the irresponsible one?
Not today.
Freaking madman.
I love me some low gravity.
Now you're just stealing my lines.
Sorry. Alright. Alright, this way, I think. I actually hate driving on too low gravity.
Yeah, this is too low indeed.
Just stay behind me. Can you keep up?
Yeah, no problem.
Zach?
Huh?
Where are you?
Oh, shooting some turrets.
What? We have to leave.
Hmm?
Stop it.
They were shooting first.
God damn it.
And boom.
Now let's get out of here. And recall your ship immediately. We have to hurry.
I'm coming. Always hurrying.
That's gravity, man.
I know. Point 3 is the key, I tell ya. I just made a loop.
I can't say I'm any better at this. Just set my ship. Come on. Get in. Get in. Finally.
Liftoff?
Liftoff.
Oh man, they're shooting.
Obviously. Heads down. Wait. Missiles?
They're focused on you. Keep it that way.
Wait, what?
You have to come back and distract them so I can get out.
Oh, don't make me regret this.
Trust me. Your ship is so agile.
Trust you, yeah.
Hey.
Just get out. Does it work?
Yes. They're all on you.
Great. I mean, wait, no. Just get out. I'm leaving.
Do it. I'm out.
Incoming priority message.
David, good job. Just received the data. Have you gotten in any trouble?
Trouble? Me? No.
Glad to hear. Didn't think so anyway.
Yeah.
As I promised, the access keys to your new ship are transferring to you now. You should be able to board her as soon as you arrive at Jacques. Take care.
Thanks. Whoa.
What's going on?
I'm getting hyper-addicted.
Keep your eye on the circle.
I'm trying. Okay.
David?
Cut out.
Okay, great. Gonna meet you at Jack's.
So as you can probably figure, this whole action had a purpose. The company which had all the transaction data for my ship recovery, well, lost it. A convoy which transported the data got robbed by pirates, so they sent me a letter saying how sorry they were and how this will cause a delay for the ship's handover to me of about 3 months. So I asked if I can do something about it and, well, we just recovered the data from their base. But it was worth the effort. I will now land on Jack's and board my new Wanderlust. I can't wait.
Alright. How does she look?
She's goddamn beautiful.
Does she have all the extras you ordered?
All of them. Your chassis. And she's blue.
Blue? Sweet.
Yeah. I'll take it for right now.
Services at this starport are constantly being updated. Remember to visit every time you pass through the system.
This is a warning from the past. So make sure you're learning from mistakes that you did last. Send me a letter when you're done, evaluating what you're sure
Hey, David, I'm receiving your signal at an asteroid belt. Don't tell me you're diving into that right now. Scoomer!
I need to feel the real power of her engines for maybe one last time. After this, I'll be careful, I promise.
David, this is irresponsible.
I'll stop now.
Damn, you really want to risk all of this again?
I had to. Better here than somewhere out there.
You might be right. So she's working fine then?
She's great. She even has better shield and repair limpets now.
Sounds good. I'm glad for you. Can we go now?
Give me a few more minutes. I need to enjoy the vista.
Of course, take your time. Let me know when you're ready to start.
Will do.
You should know. You should know.
I think I'll miss her.
Alright, don't tell me I came out here for no reason.
No, it's just... I had some fun with her. It's not like she was a total disappointment.
Well, and now she has to go. Or do you want to keep paying those ridiculous parking fees?
I guess not.
Well, it's decided then. Let's blow her up! You're getting far too emotional.
You just left and said goodbye.
Are you coming?
Sure.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, fire. And explosion.
Goodbye.
Now let's get out of here before the authorities arrive.
Could you accelerate a little less?
No. Next stop?
Foster Terminal.
Alright, that's 350.
What?
350.
Gotcha. I'm finally getting a signal from the soul bubble.
Are the comms up again?
Seems like it. I bet we have a lot of missed messages.
The last time I heard from my wife was before we reached Jack's. She's gonna kill me.
I wonder what the Thargoid situation is down there.
Maybe that's what disrupted the communication system.
Maybe. Let's see what we have.
Incoming message.
Hey, what's up, guys? I haven't had a chance to give you the letter yet, but here's one now. We, down here with the Thargoids, down here in the Maya system, fighting them. That's a kind of an interesting thing to do. Kind of wish I was with you guys, but gotta do my own thing. Hope everything's going out alright for you. Hope you guys are enjoying wherever you guys are at the moment. Fly safe out there. See you when you get home.
They're fighting Thargoids now. You were right.
I wish I wasn't.
Let me see. One missed message. That must be her. Please don't be mad.
Hey, baby. Just thought I'd check in. I miss you so much. I need to see your face. Maybe when you get to Jack's, yeah? I hope you aren't giving David too much trouble. Being that far out, I hope you're looking out for each other. Anyways, don't take too much time out there. I need to see you sooner rather than later, okay? I love you.
She sounded worried.
Yeah, give me some time, okay?
Sure, buddy. I'll take some time myself. News like that actually frightened me every time. Not sure if we would have left if we knew that a war with Thargoid is imminent. Maybe it's for the best, but knowing that we left all our loved ones there, it's just horrible. I actually enjoyed not hearing such news for a time, but I guess I have to be up to date. Let's see what's on the news. God.
Are you watching the same news that I am?
Yeah, that's terrible.
The stations that were hit are all apparently in the Pleiades.
How many?
Not sure. I hope either the Federation, the Empire, or the Alliance will come up with something soon.
We're done if they don't.
Well, we can't change what's happening right now, but we can move on from here. I'm ready when you are.
I am, actually. You have everything?
I do. Let's go on then.
Commanders Skoomer and Zack, I don't know when this message will reach you. I'm sure at this point, you guys have no doubt heard about the Pleiades, Thargoids and Aegeus. I'm not going to get political. The point is, there's a lot of people in need of help, and cheering people up goes a long way. I know for a fact there's a lot of people out there that look forward to the Galnet articles that come out about you two. It helps a lot. So on behalf of everyone in the Pleiades, thank you. And don't forget to send a postcard or two. Fly safe out in the void, Commanders. Superglue out.
So what's next?
We have a lot of traveling in front of us. I'm not going to go into any detail, but it's going to be breathtaking.
As always.
Indeed.
And so Skoomer and Zack are leaving the warm and welcome space of Colonia once and for all. May the black and empty void of space be filled with wanderlust and wonder, and may these wanderers never again be so close to storm and thunder.
Captain's log number... I stopped counting. We're currently over 4,000 light years away from Colonia, which means we are 4,000 light years away from any civilized space around, which is kinda worrying. But traveling was pretty comfortable. Nothing went wrong, nothing unusual happened, and handling the new Wanderlust feels wonderful.
Hey, I have something to say as well. Never have I ever enjoyed boredom this much. As David said, nothing's happened while we traveled 4,000 light years, and that is amazing. We even used the neutron star highway.
Zack!
Oops. Shouldn't have said that.
We got everything here.
Geysers, eh?
Yeah, I guess that's kinda special?
Well, considering we already seen the pink ones and got thrown into the air by those things.
Well, you got thrown into the air, not me.
Anyways, yeah, it's still special.
To be fair, yeah, I know it's not the most exciting place, but you have to admit, the vista is amazing.
Yeah, okay. The site is amazing. Let's get to it then. Man, I always find these places kind of spooky.
These places?
These canyons. Feels so cramped in here. Can't look much into the distance, you know. And it's dark.
Yeah, I know. Still exciting though.
Yeah, okay, it is.
These geysers look different. They don't seem to be so violent this time, I guess.
Admit it, you chose this place so I wouldn't commit accidental suicide on one of them, right?
You never know.
This one looks massive.
Seems inactive though.
So, what's that?
Hmm?
I see a few anomalies on my scanner. I think, resources.
Oh, you're right. Didn't even notice.
Time to shoot some rocks. Okay, this one's empty. Need to find some gems for my wife, or else she's gonna kill me when I get home.
Let's see what we got. They kinda look different at least. Oh! Ruthenium. Huh. It says very rare element. Well, that must be worth something.
Nice. So, you know what day it is, right?
Of course I know.
Aren't we gonna celebrate here? We don't really have a lot of options anyways.
Yeah, I thought so.
So, anything planned?
Well, we could start off by you going to your ship and playing some music from your amazing speakers, which are working in space.
I know, science, right?
And I go into my ship and prepare the fireworks.
Fireworks?
Oh yeah.
Let me see. Is this good?
Is this
Beethoven's Symphony Number 9?
That's a good choice.
I think so too. Let me get out again. So where do you plan to ignite those fireworks?
Give me a sec for this. Drive a little into the canyon, will you?
Sure.
And I'll start my ship.
What's your plan?
Stay where you are. I'm positioning myself above you.
David, what's your plan here?
Patience.
Just a little worried.
Okay, ready?
Ready for what?
The countdown.
Already? Oh man, it's almost 12 o'clock.
Okay, 10, 9, 8.
What are you doing, David?
7, 6, count with me here.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, Zach.
Oh my, all the sparks. That's amazing.
Hope you're enjoying it down there.
I'm showering in the sparkles. How long can you do that?
Quite a while, buddy. Any New Year resolutions?
How about not dying?
That sounds great.
Thanks for this, man. Happy 3304, my friend.
Happy 3304.
Incoming message.
Hey guys, this is Commander Orvidius. I'm sorry I missed you two in Colonia. I was probably halfway back to the bubble by the time you both arrived. I do envy you at the moment. I can't wait to get back out into deep space. But for the moment, I'm helping with the refugee situation after the Thargoid attacks. The damage here is, well, impressive, for lack of a better word. My fear is that this will turn into a game of whack-a-mole in which we recover a base and the Thargoids just attack another. But for the time being, I'm glad to help wherever I can. The rest of the galaxy will still be there when I'm ready to go. I'm hoping to wrap up here soon, and I'm looking forward to seeing the other side of the galaxy again. If it weren't for the literally astronomical odds, I'd hope to run into you both out there somewhere. But you never know. It can happen. Fly safe, my friends.
You listening to some community mails again?
Gotta do something out here.
Why not appreciate this amazing planet with this huge ring that I found?
I do appreciate it, but yay, yet another asteroid ring. It's getting old.
Don't say that. We've traveled 30,000 light years with 60,000 more to go.
Yay. 60,000 light years. Phew. I'm glad we're having some discoveries in between our travels, like this 3.5G planet with its enormous ring around it. Space can be beautiful, but empty. When we were just like 5,000 light years away from Seoul, I was so sure to know how loneliness feels, but this was nothing compared to now. Guess I'll say the same thing again 2 months from now, huh? I know, always complaining. I really envy Zack and how positive he usually is.
Fly, fly, fly your ship gently through the void. Merrily, 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 black holes I enjoy. This is the third time we've seen a black hole, right? Still amazing. But I guess that's not why we're here, right?
Nope. We're here because of a very rare phenomenon.
An intergalactic battle station.
What?
What?
No. Something small, white, and with a large spinning cone.
A neutron star? It's not like we saw those things like every time we've jumped because of the neutron star highway we use.
Yes, but this time it's different. We'll actually find 3 neutron stars 150,000 light seconds from here. 2 of them orbiting each other really fast. People call this place a triple ripple.
3 neutron stars. And an amazing name. Damn, that looks impressive. Do you think that... in between the neutron stars...
What's in between?
Like, do you think there's enough space for...
I don't know what you're... Oh no. Oh no, Zack, please don't.
Watch me.
You got through?
That was intense, but awesome. How did it look?
From here, you were moving weirdly. Probably because of the time warp those neutron stars cause.
Yes, probably because of that exact scientific reason.
Guess it's my turn now.
It's really not that dangerous. They're farther away from each other than you'd expect. Do it.
Alright then.
You're gonna enjoy it.
I hope so.
See? Looks amazing, doesn't it?
Definitely something I'll tell my children someday.
So I figured we're getting close to the core of our galaxy, right?
You're right.
Well, I hope your amazing secret strange worlds route brings us to Sagittarius A eventually.
You bet. But not right away. I'm sure you'll like our next destination.
Why so?
Just a feeling. It's over 5,000 light years away, though.
Of course it is. Look, I'm telling you, this crater formation is paranormal.
Okay, let me get this straight. On Earth there's the Bermuda Triangle, and because of some old man's tale you think this crater formation is out of this world?
Yes.
You're nuts.
Damn skeptics. I'll show you.
Show me what?
That I'm right.
Okay, what's your plan? If you're right, you die. And if I'm right, you make a fool out of yourself. What's in it for you?
Winning an argument!
Sometimes I could just... So, how's it going? Any poltergeists on the radar yet?
You be quiet. I'm gonna show you.
Can't wait.
Damn, this planet has high G.
And that's probably the only abnormal thing awaiting you. I think I lost your wing signal. Still there, right?
No, I was eaten by a huge thing.
Zach? Never leave the wing. Not even as a joke. Zach? Come in. I'm 90% certain you're doing a prank on me right now, but I need you to come in. Not funny, dude. Not funny. Zach, come in. Come on, man. At least do something creepy. I gotta follow him. God damn it. I'm telling you, if this is a joke, it'd be your last one. Oh, still nothing on scanner. He can't possibly be inside and running that long, can he? I'm gonna drop out here before I get too close. The pull is hardly withstandable already. 3.2 G already. Jesus. Man, what a pull. I should FSD out of here before I fall even faster. Man, that makes me seriously concerned that Zack might have underestimated the force and just dropped like a sack of old potatoes. Zack, come in. Zack, do you really want me to land my 500-ton Anaconda on a 3.8 G planet? You're risking not only to lose your dignity, my friend. Alright, here goes nothing. Slowly gliding towards the surface. No sudden movements now. Coming in and... it was a little harsh. Shouldn't have thrusted down, but... system's looking good. We're fine. God damn it. Okay, Zack. I know you like drama, but it's enough. I even landed. You can come out now. Fun is over. I didn't break my hull, I don't have any head trauma. I'm landed. You're done playing hide and seek?
Yeah, I am. Damn, I thought this would be a lot funnier. I expected more melodramatic stuff like, Captain's Log 1523. I'm getting super lonely without having Zack by my side for the last 4 minutes.
You're a dick, you know that?
Oh, come on, it was a prank. Oh! Damn, that hurt.
Well deserved.
I hate me some high gravity. Oh man, 60% hull.
See, that's what's always happening with you. Trouble, trouble, trouble.
At least I'm trying to have at least a little bit of fun. You might think after 30,000 light years that we deserve a little bit, right?
That's so fun. That's irresponsible.
Well, I admit, next time I think I'd do this prank on a lower G planet.
Next time you do that prank, I won't come after you.
Fine. I'll be playing hide and seek by myself then.
Now that we're here, let's meet in our SRV.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wait a second. My hunger bay will let me fall down, right?
Yeah?
Crap. I guess nobody thought about high G walls when designing this hangar.
Yeah, I don't think they designed it with this kind of planet in mind. Hey, look, we did it. We landed on 3.8 G planet. That's amazing. You remember when we skipped the last one because we were afraid and we didn't want to risk anything?
It is pretty cool, yeah.
See? Risking things is part of our journey. And it makes us better pilots.
I'm not entirely sure about that. We are explorers. Speaking of which, let's explore the area a little.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Driving on this high G is weird. The grip you have is amazing, but on the other side, once you manage to jump into the air, you go down pretty hard.
Yeah, well, that's why I love me some low gravity. But look, now we can tell everyone we drove on a 3.8 G planet. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, well, that's cool, yeah.
Cool? Ugh. You're missing the spirit, my friend.
Yeah, I'm still pissed.
You're starting to sound like my wife.
Oh, wait a second.
What is it?
Are you aware that we drove so far out that our ships went into orbit and we have to recall them?
Yeah? Why? Oh.
Do you think the autopilot can handle this gravity?
Yeah, no idea, man. Damn, are we seriously that stupid?
Remember who got us into this situation?
Yeah. Let me try it first, at least. Okay, it's requested and should arrive any second.
Looking good, actually.
Engineering at its best.
I'm still waiting for it to drop down like a rock on the last 5 meters.
Would be hilarious, though. And touchdown. Whew. Now your turn.
Oh boy. Wish me luck.
I think a DeLacy ship should handle it quite well as a Lakon.
Yeah, but mine is more brick than ship.
Well, can't argue with that.
Come on. Don't drop down now.
It's looking good. No worries.
You're right.
See? No sweat.
I'm glad. Alright, let's get out of here. Firing up engines and take off. Take down. I think I just underestimated this gravity.
Thrust up some, and then just boost straight up.
Alright. Higher, or is this enough?
Yeah, that's enough. Boost up now.
Will do. What an adventure.
I knew it would be fun.
On the low, we are brave. Yes, even braver than the bravest. So let's go, start the race. We should be kings and queens every day.
Alright, we wanted to test this out anyways. Can't continue with 60% hull. Little dicey. Ready to fire some of those sweet limpets?
Aye.
So glad we brought these.
Okay, so I basically just have to fire them. Alright. Incoming.
It looks like a missile.
A cute missile.
Yeah, a cute little nuclear missile coming right at me.
Ah.
Okay, so it's on?
Yeah, it's doing repairs now.
Man, feels kind of creepy knowing that there's some little robot doing something to your hull.
If you see it this way.
Oh, and repaired. Awesome. Goodbye, little missile.
Ah, it exploded.
That's sad. I don't want to take it with me.
Zach.
You're right.
So let's go, start the race. We should be kings and queens every day. We should be kings and queens every day.
I'm telling you, this canyon formation is paranormal.
I mean,
they're like scars on the planet's surface. Don't tell me you've seen something like this before.
I'm really trying to come up with something smart to say, but I can't. This canyon formation definitely looks weird.
We found a strange world.
We did. What could it be?
I'm 99% certain that these canyons are filled up with alien plasma.
It might be just ice, though.
Okay, 1% change to be ice.
Let's take a look then. Yeah, I actually think it's ice.
Damn it.
It's filled up with fog. Well, that's why it looks so extreme.
Interesting. Still kind of spooky, though.
It is. I'd love to explore those canyons a little.
Well, I won't hold you back.
Would be amazing to actually find something here. A shipwreck, a lost beacon.
An ancient alien super weapon.
What?
You heard me.
You know what? I'm gonna head down to my fighter and explore in it a little.
I'm kinda jealous about that fighter, to be honest.
Just don't destroy me with your super weapon.
I still got my lasers.
Did you just shoot me?
Yeah, feel my power.
I'm gonna leave now.
So, anything interesting around?
Just ice and more ice.
Nice. Ha! I rhymed.
Congratulations.
Much appreciated.
I'm going to boost upwards. Let's see where we are.
I think we're on an icy rock.
Thanks. What a view. I see nothing unusual, unfortunately.
What a bummer.
Oh, wait.
Hmm?
I can see the Blue Mountains.
Damn, they're not kidding when saying Australia lies on the end of the world.
Alright, let's get out of here. Next stop, Sagittarius A. Alright, are you ready to jump, Zach? Zach?
I already jumped.
What? I thought we could do this together, maybe? Like a team?
Yeah, I guess I was too impatient. But dude, this looks amazing. Jump over here right now.
Sure. Let me play some music then. This will be a magical moment. And you won't take it from me. I'm just speechless.
It's the center of our freaking galaxy, man. We're right at it. Just watch out now so we don't fly into it or anything stupid.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh. David? David, come in.
Oh man.
I almost thought I lost you there. I told you to be careful.
I was closer than I thought. Jesus. But it's okay. I just overheated a little.
Huh, lucky you. Get out of there. I have something to show you.
Let me enjoy the sight for a moment first.
Sagittarius A is a popular destination for explorers and travelers. It is a supermassive black hole of the type found in most spiral and elliptical galaxies. Radio transmissions indicating its existence were first discovered by Carl Jansky. Man, it's good to finally be here.
It is.
I'd love to pull out a pocket knife and scrape our names in that beacon right now.
What a great idea, Zach.
But seriously, we made it so far. It's been amazing. I guess this marks our last big step before Beagle Point, right?
It does. I mean, it's gonna be a while before we get there, but we reached a huge milestone.
Awesome. Now, excuse me. I'm going to explore this black hole in and out.
Don't let it absorb you.
Oh, right.
Incoming message.
Hey David, it's your father here. I need to make this quick. Your mother and I are just about to take off, but we just saw on Galnet that you and Zach are nearing Sagittarius A. Son, that is absolutely outstanding, and we could not be more proud of you. Go, explore, have fun, and we will see you when you get home. We love you.
Resting on the myth of old, all of the stories have been told. Secret places hidden well, I go now as far as I can tell.
Oh man, this feels just like home. Look at that horizon.
I know. This nebula is beautiful.
Oh man, what I would give for a few days on a beach with the blue sky above my head.
That would be the dream. Oh, by the way, I just noticed the Sagittarius Eye magazine with our interview came out yesterday.
Oh really? Well, we're famous now.
I mean, at least we got a wider audience now. I mean, it got 5 full pages of interview right there. And it's amazingly well done.
God, I need to contact my wife as soon as possible and tell her to grab a bunch of those from the nearest kiosk.
And for everyone watching, I'll leave you a link in the description. Go check it out. Oh, and we got a voicemail from the editors as well.
Incoming message.
Hi guys, just wanted to pass on best wishes from the team here at Sagittarius Eye for the rest of your journey, and thanks for taking the time to give us an interview earlier. It's hard to go more than a few days around here without someone mentioning Thargoids, and in the midst of that, it's sometimes difficult to remember that humanity is defined more by our discoveries, our sense of awe and adventure, and our sheer determination than by our wars and fears. Seeing you guys on your grand adventure helps to remind us all that there's more to the galaxy than fighting aliens, or each other. Fly safe, Commanders, and steer clear of pulsars in future.
Next stop, Nebula.
There is a black hole on the entry. Watch out for this.
Don't worry. Not the first time I'm doing this. Duh.
Just saying. Let's jump together this time.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
I feel like we have different definitions of the word together.
I'm excited! Oh crap, this freaking hole came out of nowhere!
Are you good?
Yeah, just watch out. The black hole's right on the entry.
Didn't I just tell you exactly that? Oh boy.
See? I warned you.
Not a chance on this one.
Well, at least we both dropped out. No one to blame but this damn hole.
Oh look, at least we dropped out right next to this beacon.
What are the odds of that? Tourist spot 0084. This delightful view of a black hole within a green nebula was suggested by Commander Drago Cub X. I expected a little more, to be honest. Don't want to sound like a jerk, but, is this all?
Well, for sightseeing, yes.
Bummer. Still kinda cool, though.
But there's something else.
What else is there?
You see this tourist installation on your navigation panel?
Tourist installation? What? Oh, you're right.
I've got a present for you.
Place?
That's our hotel and spa for the next 2 weeks.
Say what?
You know, when planning this journey, I thought after almost a year of traveling and exhaustion, we should treat ourselves with some of the finest vacations possible. On the edge of a black hole, inside a green nebula.
Dude, are we seriously gonna do this?
Your room is on pad 9, deck 5, room 309. Meet me at the bar 10.
Oh my god. Let's go.
Welcome to Tranquility Stop, my friend. Zach. Test 1, 2, 3. Come in. This is useless. Zach, if you hear this, just know that I'll be arriving at our next location tomorrow, like we planned. Sucks having no communication whatsoever, but I'm sure you're fine. There's just something wrong with my damn system. Using a neutron star highway is surely efficient, but definitely not the most gentle. Anyway, you know where to find me. If you are already there, just wait, okay? I'm on my way. David out. So yeah, you had the problem. My communication array malfunctioned, and I'm not sure why. I swear those neutron stars are messing with my electronics. But we have to travel abnormal distances lately, so we can't really pass on them. But I think it's just a range suffering, not the whole system. I guess as soon as Zach is near me, communication will go through again. Oh, by the way, we had a great time at Tranquility Stop. Although I must admit I look like a mess right now. Should have visited the barber down there and probably packed some new razor blades, but oh well, now it's too late. 500 light years more to go. Yay. See you in a bit.
And I'd be lost in the woods yet today if they wouldn't have found me. I don't dare to think about what I would have been without them.
Welcome back. I arrived at our next stop, but Zack isn't here. But before I give you an understatement, I arrived here a week ago. Not only is Zack light, but let me show you this. There's his name on this planet already. So, he must have been here, flew back to Colonia or wherever, cashed in on this and left me hanging here for a whole week. I'm more than pissed. Good news is, I just spotted his wing signal. He'll be right here. That'll be a fun conversation, I'm telling you. Who have we got here?
It's Zack in his ass.
Having a good time?
Damn right I have. What about you?
You know, chilling here for a whole week.
A week? Wow, what you been doing all day?
Waiting, I guess?
Yeah, sorry. I was actually back at Polo Harbor getting new loads for my auto field maintenance unit. God, what a trip.
And I guess you checked by Universal Get Graphics as well?
Of course I did. It was worth a fortune.
Found any Earth-likes?
Yeah. I mean...
This one, for example?
Okay, look. I've waited here for a while because my asp is frickin' fast. You didn't arrive, so I thought, well, I'm gonna use this time to get some new stuff real quick. Didn't plan to be out this long.
Screw you. Seriously.
Whoa, buddy, come on. It wasn't that bad, was it?
You left me hanging here. I thought we were a team.
Sure we are. I just couldn't reach you. I received your messages an hour ago. You knew there was comms trouble.
You could have waited, man. You could have just told me that you need to go back and I would have known what's going on. But this was the worst. You know how dangerous this trip is and all the trouble we're going through. I think waiting for each other to make sure we both know what's up is part of the freaking basics. Don't you think?
Yeah, of course. But I've been waiting for you as well, with no clue as to what was going on. Well, look, I guess you couldn't have done much about it, but I needed those AFM loads, or these neutron stars would have ripped me apart eventually.
I thought more of you, you know? It's called having basic empathy, you know? Read it up.
Okay, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I should have waited for you, but you seriously need to consider your goddamn attitude right now. Screw this location. I'm out.
Seriously? You just leave?
Next stop, another green thingy location, right? Alright.
Zack, come on, man, don't do this. I'm sure he's gonna have his moment now and we'll calm down eventually.
Welcome to my private captain's log. Today's agenda is ranting. You know, it's one thing to be pissed at someone. I get it. I left them hanging. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It was unprofessional. But I had to get those AFM loads, and in the end, I think I saved us both time. The way he talked to me was unacceptable. But I guess we both had an unprofessional moment just now.
I feel bad. It's stressful, you know? You know how he can be. But I shouldn't have talked him down like that. Anyway, now that he's spoiled our next location, yeah, it's gonna be a green nebula about 6,000 light years away from here. Yay. Even if we've seen this before, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Let's just hope Zack doesn't travel by himself.
I'm gonna travel to our next location myself. You told me before where we're going. Another green thing. Planet. Greenish planet. Whatever. As if we hadn't had enough of those already. Anyways, oh, sorry for the spoilers, guys. That's an exception. It's damn far out, though. 16,000 light years. Oh, God. Anyways, well, I guess I'll see you guys next time.
Damn, that was a close one again. Hey guys, sorry for the abrupt start. Landed right at the center of this miniature black hole. Anyway, 6,000 light years later, I now arrived at this piece of space art. I know, we had a green nebula before, so I won't concentrate on this one today. But in contrast to the other nebula last time, this one is filled with planets and stuff. So I thought it might be worth landing somewhere and checking that out. And you probably wonder where Zack is. I'm not completely sure either. I still hope he'll arrive eventually and didn't get resentful towards me after last episode. Anyway, I'll use those 2 pieces of rock as a base camp for tonight. I've been traveling non-stop weeks now, and I also can use these celestials to strengthen my signal. And yeah, my communication range is still very limited. I tried repairing my comms array with my autofilled maintenance unit, but it still doesn't work. These neutron star chumps must have cooked it pretty done. Fortunately, it's nighttime on this side of the rock, so I'll be able to get a good chunk of sleep. Hope I don't sound too depressing for you guys today, but traveling 2 weeks straight with no human contact whatsoever can wear one really down. I kinda hope that I'll get woken up by some cheesy music and Zack's excited voice over some rocky planet he found. Okay, anyway guys, see you in the morning.
Coming.
My beacon was lit all night, but no contact to Zack. I'm sure he must be around here somewhere. He's usually faster than me, but if he doesn't arrive in a day or two, I'm not sure what to do. I don't want to drag you down though. Let's do what we're here for, exploring. So, I spotted a ringed planet right at the edge of the system. Given that there's no light source here, diving through those rings should look pretty spooky. We've traveled so far lately, it's unbelievable that we're basically still in the close center of the galaxy. I'm not sure what your guys' opinion is on this, but I think even if it looks amazing to see so many stars around one and how bright it is all the time, I kinda miss our natural night sky in the bubble. It feels more calm, you know? Okay, here we are. This planet looks dark indeed. Let's dive in. This might be the spookiest thing I've seen this far. The rings are filled with dark mist. The planet almost looks like a black hole. Imagine some giant creature diving out of this black mist. Oh. I'm really glad I'm on a big ship right now. Okay, we probably can all agree that I still need to do something because of our Zack situation. There are two possibilities. A, he was here before me, got bored and is now exploring nearby systems. Or B, he's still pissed and left in cold blood. I think it's A. He's not a resentful person, but he's a curious one, so he might be around here somewhere, but we just can't reach each other. So, my plan to find him is to travel to all places worth a visit within 100 light years. This will be a bit of a chore, but this will make me leave breadcrumbs, aka wake signals. He might stumble across those and thus know that I'm here. That's a bit of an unusual method, but not sure what else I can do. So I guess there's work to do. That's better than with some music. See you in a bit.
Got a heart that only fills me up with cold blood. I got a brain that only fills me with confusion. Oh Lord, got some time and I fill it up with lies that I repeat to myself to keep on going. Got a life, man, it's filled up with the sorrow of 1,000 other men with sins atoning. Got a heart that only fills me up with cold blood. I got a brain that only fills me with illusions. Oh Lord, my Lord, oh Lord. Go to bed, I put the bottle down, but still it calls me from down the hall and up the stairs. Says come on, let's go around, and when I go, it takes me all the way. I got a heart that only fills me up with cold blood. Got a brain that never gives me no solution. Oh Lord, got some cash that I borrowed from a man that didn't know he was a Linden, held him dear. Man, I held that money near, it disappeared, just blew off in the wind. I got a heart that only fills me up with cold blood. I got a brain that only fills me with delusions. Oh Lord, my Lord, oh Lord.
Okay, that should be sufficient. Now I have to wait for a few days. I decided to stay in the only other small nebula around. That'll surely draw his attention. And now is a good time to repair some systems. The shield is definitely important. I need to be careful with my autofield maintenance units, so I don't run out as Zack did. Fortunately I have 2. And I guess another really important system is the life support. Let's repair this, and I think the rest is in a relatively good shape still. You guys can't imagine how often I needed to repair my frameshift drive. Okay, great. 100%. Feels good. Now I'll wait for a signal of Zack. If he doesn't contact me within a few days, I guess I need to move on and hope he'll follow me or already moved on himself.
I would say we were good together. I would say we had fun. But our trails will never run forever. Something else is on your mind.
found this water world in this little lonely island right here. God, I wish I could land there. Imagine being stranded there. That'd be it. But that's not the main attraction I found out here. Let me show you this. Let me start by saying that I'm not 100% sure if this is an attraction or not, but I can buy this Newton star and this Class M star companion. First of all, they are both just about 50 light seconds away, and look at these sizes. Either the Newton star is gigantic or this Class M is a miniature. I think it's the last, to be honest. The Newton star has 0.8 solar masses and a non-existent solar radius, and the Class M 0.23 solar masses and a radius of 0.4. I'm not a star expert, but I bet you guys are. Let me know if this is special or not. Anyway, let's get to the main vista for today, and here I'm sure this is an attraction. I personally have never seen something like that before. This Newton star has a weird glow around it, almost looks like a portal to another dimension. Someone should call the feds right away. Let's take a closer look. Okay, as you see, sorry guys, I messed with you. It's actually a gas giant behind that Newton star, but it's still more than special. Let me show you why. This must be the brightest gas giant ever found. It blinds me like a sun, even more to be honest. Let's get closer. As close as we can get actually. Scary thing to do, but my friendship drive should drop me out before I reach a critical distance. There we go. It's massive. It got called the Mysterious Light and was found by Commander Oletnil. Man, Zack would have loved to see that. I have a lot to tell him when we find each other. I mean, maybe he found something equally amazing. I hope he did. And I hope he doesn't think I abandoned him.
Clouds roll by, glittering. I never thought they would let me in. A fading light, a distant call. The devil will never be welcome here at all. The sky is gray, I guess that's what it takes to feel a little lonely is a state. Alright, it's time to find my usual spot for the night and light my beacon.
I'll use those 3 celestials as an amplifier and hope once again he'll find me. I really like this planet. Looks like a water world with islands scattered around. Let's get a little closer. Maybe I can even land on those mountains. Who knows? Huh. Pretty rough terrain. Not sure if I can land there. But man, it's good to see mountains again. I haven't lost all hope though. Maybe I can find a nice spot. The top might actually look smaller than it is. Let's see. It's so hard to estimate sizes from up here. I'm not sure. I think... No, that doesn't work at all. Alright, worth a try. Let's keep going. Oh, you know what? Let's set base camp in these canyons. I like canyons. And I like this spot. A little spooky, kinda mysterious, don't you think? I guess I'll land somewhere in the open. Oh, not again. Why do I always have to mess up those landing maneuvers and fall down like a piece of... rock. Okay, not good. Brake, slow down, buddy. It's up front. Slow down. Jesus Christ, why am I so bad at this after almost a year? I kinda expected a snappy answer from Zach. Man, I miss this guy. Anyway, time to get our wheels sturdy. This location still looks intriguing. Low gravity. Great. And still managed to mess up their landing. Let's see what's behind that hill. Yeah, well, I also hate me some low gravity. Seems like I need to practice my driving skills again. I seriously don't know what it is, but this place is eerie. I like that. Just listen to that ambience for a moment. This place is massive. I thought I might reach the canyons back there, but that's farther than it looks. No task for today. But it's a nice spot for a rest. I always look out for places like this. They are great if you just want to relax and need to wait for somebody. I'll light up my beacon later, and due to the current circumstances, I'll stay here for a while. I guess a few weeks should be the minimum. I still have hopes that Zach will catch up or turn around or something.
I let you down, and I know that I was not always around.
So maybe don't expect to hear from me for a little while. Don't worry, and Godspeed, Commanders, and thanks for being here with me when nobody else is.
Today I got a call. My baby's coming home.
This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Yet another beautiful sight, where I'm among the first humans to see it. I wanted this. Right? Tell me that I wanted this. Tell me!
Can you believe? Can you believe it's true? Girl, can you believe? Can you believe it's true?
Well, I'm pretty sure this is it. I've checked the star map a couple of times over now, and I thought this was supposed to be green. I mean, it's literally called the Green Plane, right? The only thing green around here is the color of my rear from sitting in this chair for weeks on end. Did Skoomer give me the wrong coordinates? No, that's not like him. Speaking of which, I haven't received a single signal from him. Seems like his communication array is still broken. I should have stayed in his range. Anyway, I thought anyone listening would enjoy an update on my side as well. Had some great months, you could say. No, but really, see for yourself. Oh man, this is a jackpot, isn't it? My scanner will tell me soon enough. And it's an Earth-like. Yes! Okay. Oh man, you're a beauty. I'll call it Hope. No, that's too easy. Solitary. Oh no, that's too depressing. Doesn't matter. Look at it. It's beautiful. Well, this is a good location to get some rest and to get some repairs on the intestine. Okay, let's see how this works. Technically, if I have nothing targeted, the limpet should repair myself. Oh yeah. Ha! That worked! Hull at, close to 100%. I'll take it. So, what do I call her again? She deserves a great name. Renee. Yes, Planet Renee. After my wife, of course. May she forgive me for all the time I've spent away from her.
I
furious. I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow, but who knows if we get joy or sorrow.
Yeah, the Earth-like was a good find. Feeling a little nostalgic thinking about it now. It wasn't the only amazing thing I found while traveling amongst the stars. I'm starting to sound a little like David now, aren't I?
We fly, try so hard to get there, and we might be lost but not forever.
I learned that you can find the most amazing sights only when you're looking at the right angle.
There's things in life you simply need to know, but sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end, the end.
If David taught me one thing, it's that no matter where you are in the universe, you always find places that can make your jaw drop. But still, the one thing always going through my mind is, was this journey worth it? Was it worth leaving my wife for over a year? Sometimes I like to turn off life support and feel the cold creep in. A reminder of the nothingness, the void, the absolute zero. We're all just a few minutes away from death. All it takes is a single malfunction to meet oblivion. Renee, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Maybe it's just me and mine, where thunder has had its way. When kindness is portrayed as blind, add glitter to the rays. Oh, no need to beg pardon.
Well, there it is. The next tourist attraction on the way to the edge of the galaxy. Or insanity. Whichever comes first, I suppose. One of the largest stars I've ever seen. Let me pull up Scoomer's possible destinations list for this region. This one is known as the Throne of Marduk. It's a blue hypergiant first discovered by Commander Foreign in the great region of Boreas. It's about 800 light years above the galactic plane with 329 solar radii and a mass of nearly 59 times that of Sol. It's an absolute unit. Marduk was the leader of an ancient Babylonian pantheon and chief among the gods. Let's see, he was chosen to slay the old gods and create a new order, the center of which was Babylon. For his victory, he was awarded the honorific title of Bel, which means giant or great lord. Yep. It's as if a god among gods placed it here. This is burning my eyes. I've landed in this system, close to a nebula, and I found that another commander had been here before me. Thanks for making me feel a little less lonely, Commander Militska. Let's see.
Out in stormy weather, I might have the blues, but nothing ever stopped me from dusting off my shoes. You might think you'll see me falling to the ground, but I threw
It's currently July 20th, 3304. Food supplies are good. Ship oxygen levels nominal. 2 hull repair limpets left. Ship subsystems repaired to 100%, and I've processed a new AFMU load from onboard minerals. I found this planet, though. Should help with my resource problem. I need nickel, zinc, chromium, and or vanadium. For more AFM loads, of course. As long as I pilot the intestine fairly precisely, I should avoid hull damage for now. And I can continue using the Neutron Star Highway. But right now I need to focus on gathering as many raw materials as possible.
Oh, I'm slipping away, so don't let me go, nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze, so where do we go, nah, nah? Just let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, stay. I'm slipping away, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, out of control. Oh baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control, out of control. I'm in love. I'm in love. Yeah.
It's become clear that I've made a grave error in separating myself from David, both for practical purposes and my mental health. In an attempt to reach him, I've left my emergency communication buoys in well-known locations, in case he happens to be following behind me. Regardless of this, we should both be heading in the same direction of Beagle Point. In the meantime, I'll find systems that amplify my broadcast in an attempt to reach the Wanderlust. Sierra Kilo Oscar, Zulu Echo Charlie, do you read? Sierra Kilo Oscar, Zulu Echo Charlie, do you read? I am headed towards Will-O-Wisp. Even if you do not find me there, we should both eventually end up in Beagle Point, as we should both be headed there. Zek out. And I'm sorry.
Stars are spinning wild in front of my own window, and I know you must be out there somewhere light years away from my cold lost soul. Ooh, I'm waiting for an answer from a call that no one heard. I'm hoping for a sign that you're near me, because you left me concerned, something like that in the end. I'm not sure yet. But okay, yeah, so far so good, I guess. I have a serious problem with my playlist. I feel like I've heard every song 1,000 times. It's hard to find something new. So I had to get creative. Man, I should make a new playlist very soon. But for now, let's see what we have. I love the song, but heard it too much. Yeah, good song, but you know. Viva Colonia. Oh no, definitely not this one. Wait, what's that? I don't know this song. Oh, let's listen to it. I like the rhythm. What's that noise? Where's this coming?
Incoming message.
Wait, what? That was Zach. Okay, let me try to locate the signal. It's very weak, but it must come from within 1,000 light years. Okay, calibrating sensors. Where to align them? the next location would be the Throne of Marduk. Yes, pointing sensors to the nebula over there. I need to go as soon as possible. It's a long journey, but I'll make it in a few days. Initiating frameshift drive. Okay, see you later. I need to get going. I must say, and that's my serious opinion, Tranquility Stop had the best potato chips in the whole universe. No kidding. Anyway, sorry. I probed the planet, and although there's no sign of life here right now, there definitely was someone here a few weeks ago. It shows the signal of an asp, so I'm almost certain it's Zach. Now, the problem is, where did he go? In his message I heard Beagle Point, but it's obvious that we're going there. Other than that, I didn't understand a thing. Okay, I'll try to align my sensors a few more times to see if I can hear it more clearly. No. But I'm so happy to hear his voice. Believe me. No, that's even worse. Okay, think. If I were Zach, where would I go to leave a signal beacon? Maybe inside the nebula. Oh, what give? Let's go there. Let's put it on.
Sierra Kilo Oscar.
Yes!
Zulu Echo Charlie, do you read? I am headed towards Will-O-Wisp.
Oh, Will-O-Wisp.
Even if you do not find me there, we should both eventually end up in Beagle Point, as we should both be headed there.
Will-O-Wisp. Okay, alright. Okay, before I go on my way, I'll record a message for him as well and send it into the direction of Will-O-Wisp, so he waits for me there. Zulu Echo Charlie, this is Sierra Kilo Oscar. If you get this message, then please do stay at Will-O-Wisp. I repeat, stay at Will-O-Wisp. Don't go further. I'll be there in a matter of days. Sierra Kilo Oscar out, and Zach, good to hear your voice again, buddy.
Captain's log, stardate. I've lost track. My crew and I have spent weeks searching for any signs of life, but considering we are this far out into the quadrant, I've begun to lose hope. Our duty to finding strange new worlds has yielded fruit thanks to the
observations from our engineer, we have encountered a mysterious planet which could only be described as black. My first officer has guessed that it might be made entirely out of obsidian. However, I'd like to think it's an ocean planet made out of coffee. The Federation would be pleased that we found such an abundant source of caffeine for our exploration efforts. However, we should await further analysis before we get too excited. I will prepare a report for Captain Schoomer of the USS Wanderlust, our sister ship in the region, though it has been some time since I've heard from him. I'm sure he's out there, still continuing our mission. But seriously, Schoomer would have loved to see this planet. I'll make sure to get a good load of pictures. I'm aware this body isn't anything supernatural, but I'll take a detailed scan later, but I'll have to get close first. When you look at it from this angle, you could without a doubt think it might be a black hole. Only that black holes don't really have sunrises.
Hey, now the truth is I don't really know why. I just let the wild wind decide. 'Cause I go blind when I try to find you. Yes, I go blind when I try to find you. But I'll find you.
My guess is this planet consists of either frozen concentrated evil or cocoa. Researchers might disagree, but I'm quite the researcher myself, I'd say, as I discovered this dark beauty all by myself. And I might even call it the chocolate ball planet. But for real, let's send a probe in onto the surface and take a look. Probe launched. A rocky ice world. Okay. I see, it has a thick rocky mantle which apparently is creating the dark color. Alright, time to move on. Just a few jumps left before we reach Will-O-Wisp. Alright, here we are. Will-O-Wisp. It's another O-type star. I guess it's been the third or fourth one we've seen so far. But the special thing about it, or rather this location, is that it was serving as a beacon for the Sagittarius Carina mission. The galactic map description says, if approaching this location from the north, space north I guess, following this beacon will lead you straight into one of those mysterious regions of the galaxy that current nav computers refuse to enter. If approaching Camp 23 from the south, a jump range of 30 plus is recommended to avoid being led astray or on a wild goose chase. Once the weary traveler finally reaches his price, the system itself reveals nothing but the star itself. It is truly an ignis fatuus, or foolish fire, I guess. How about that? What gives me chills here are the sounds. It's almost ghost-like, or at least very eerie. Here, give it a listen. Alright, enough of this. Time to move on to our next location. I can't wait
to be in witch space again.
Incoming priority message.
Zulu Echo Charlie.
Wait, is that
Sierra
David?
Kilo Oscar. If you get this message, then please do stay at Will-O-Wisp. I repeat, stay at Will-O-Wisp. Don't go further. I'll be there in a matter of days.
Oh, crap, I should have
Sierra
stayed at
Kilo Oscar
Will-O-Wisp.
out, and Zach, good to hear your voice again, buddy.
Alright. It'll take me a few days to get there, but if David's there, it doesn't matter. You better wait there for me with your fat anaconda ass. I'll see you in a few days.
Zulu Echo Charlie, do you read me? Oh, this is useless. I'm trying this for hours now. I guess I'll have to move on. He probably didn't receive my message. Well, let's go to the next location then.
Hey, hon, you almost done out here? This is gonna be the last asteroid. And I gotta get back to the station for Yola.
Yeah, 1 sec. Alright, I got one more charge. Going 3, 2, 1. Alright, hold on to something.
Meanwhile, the Interstellar Health Organization has delivered a preliminary report on the nanomedicines recently developed by Vitadyne Labs. The report states that Vitadyne's nanomeds are more sophisticated.
Now, collect your rocks. Let's get back to the station. I'm gonna be late as it is.
Those are minerals, Thelma.
Disease treatment and extension of longevity has been verified. In other news, colonial authorities have threatened to set a bounty on the heads of famous explorers Commander Schoomer and Zach Strazo.
Wait.
Authorities have discussed giving any
Wait,
bounty
turn down the
hunter
music. There's something on Galnet Radio. I'm gonna get a coffee.
It has been alleged that the adventurers have been involved in several illegal activities, including data robbery and vandalism against a privately owned installation in Colonia.
What
We understand that the allegations date back to about a year ago.
Did they use the
property
neutron
damage
highway
caused by the
again?
air is thought to be
No,
around
I
20
don't think so.
million.
This is something different.
Colonial authorities are working with federal security
What is
services.
it?
I don't know. Give me a second and I need to listen.
To return to Seoul as soon as possible to stand trial. Or, they say, the bounty will be set and made public. This is Oberoften Likar reporting for Sagittarius Eye.
Oh, David, you had better get home soon.
And then I waited and waited and waited. I must have waited a couple of weeks actually. And yeah, he wasn't there. But he must have received a message. I'm sure of it. I hope he's alright. But believe me, I'm so glad to have someone to talk to again. I was so lonely out there. And what are you doing here all by yourself? Do you have a wife? Kids? You don't say a lot, huh? Anyway, thanks a lot for listening. I need to get that off my chest. What am I doing here? I found this anomaly. I feel like Alice in Wonderland, to be honest. It's nice here. And I found this little fellow here. I don't know what it is. Some kind of space insect. I have no idea, to be honest. But, yeah, he's friendly. And, I called him Robot.
Oh, what a sound. This must be a nest. I got rocks and sticks against my chest. I'm Alice. start. Inside out and upside down. No stress, I'ma clean up this mess like Alice. First hand me scissors, then bring out the heavy artillery. Oh, Justice is my middle name, I'm Alice.
It's been what, over 4 months since I made my last vlog, right? I feel bad, but what can I say? There was not a lot happening here. I waited long enough at Will-O-Wisp for Zack to return and I had to keep going. I have 12,000 light years in front of me. Yay. But at least I found this beautiful system. Twin stars amaze me every time. And here when I see a quadruplet star system, do we call them this way? It's even more amazing. I know I sound happy, but and I don't want to drag you down, but it's been a tough couple of months. I mean, it's been a tough half a year or even more since Zack and I split up and can't find each other. Before I move on and travel 12,000 light years, I have to rest somewhere and think about everything. I have no plan what I'm doing here. I just need a break. I need to think. I can't jump from star to star every day for months and months. I just need to be by myself and think. Think about what happened and how I can solve this all. I mean, there's nothing to solve, but I just need to drive somewhere. Without a goal, just me and my SOE. Just need a bit of time off, you know? And think about if this all is still worth it.
Hi David, it's your dad. Alright, you probably heard the news, but in the event that you have not, listen. You and Zack have a bounty on your head, alright? Evidently that super secret stealth mission that you guys conducted in Colonia, well, somebody found out and somebody called the authorities. What were you thinking? Look, get back to me. Let me know that you have received this message. Most importantly, son, call the authorities immediately. Hopefully, you can explain this out and you'll just get away with a hefty fine.
I enjoy listening to old podcasts, or at least people talking, which helps me not to feel so alone anymore. One thing I enjoy listening to is to an old astronomer. He lived in the 20th century. His name was Carl Sagan.
Consider again that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering, thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines, every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there, on the mote of dust, suspended in a sunbeam. Our planet is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. In our obscurity, in all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves.